Even Bala has set the threshold for presentation specifically in terms of how to present the GHG report. So it started from there. So presentation, everybody did well. Okay, so this is a good stuff, Megha. Dr. Megha, you have covered at least the mitigation in depth. You have gone and taken extra effort to explain why you are taking, and actually that's the feedback for all. That let me start from there. So I have actually five feedbacks for all of you, right? Everybody did the justice given the time they have or got it, right? Both side. But all of are professionals. So if we are not getting time, of course we will never get time. But you spared 11 days, right? Every day coming and spending your literally tired time, right? You were supposed to be with your kids, friends, family, or in your bed, or somebody in office. But you took that 2 hours extra every day. That effort itself shows that you are dedicated towards something better in your life and as well as in your career. So it shows that everybody is dedicated here. And that's why you made a right choice, doctor, coming here and interacting with people who are equally interested in something which is making difference in their world, in their career, as well as overall our planet Earth. Now, coming back to the feedbacks, most of you has done really great job. Of course, there are some here and there in calculation, the way you have assumed certain part of it, and that's the individuality. If everybody does the same thing, then our chat GPT is the best one, right? It will produce every time the same result. But why there is a difference? Because somebody has a different opinion on certain fact. For example, three things which I saw everybody got it differently, and that was one was of course presentation. Everybody has a different approach to present the same topic. How many of you have agreed that you have seen in every presentation it was completely different? Somebody started with geography, somebody started with potentiality coming from the scope 1, 2, 3 categorization, and somebody came up with a thought process of giving the context to what they were talking about. You agree or you want to speak, doctor?
No, I got late in giving my yes to
Okay,
your
okay,
previous
fair.
question.
So now my point was that was one point number one. Point number two, which everybody got differentiated and may need to. That is why this session is very important. And I prescribe everyone that even though you could not attend my 8 days, 9 days boot camp, attend the presentation. You won't believe your learning today is 10x than what I have taught you. Now I can say I have done my justice to my boot camp delivery. Without this, I am not able to justify myself. And you don't know how many requests I made to Dr. Megha, Ravi, Anchika. Means there were few who voluntarily did it well. Uh, Few I have to convince or talk through the point of view which you might be realizing now after listening to others. You did a great job as well, given the limited time. You don't know how well, even Somnath or uh, Kailas, I was expecting little more, so I will be little angry with him because last session I know how he did it. Not little happy about it. Okay, so first feedback that everybody has a different approach to presentation, right? Everybody has a different approach to presentation, but three presentations are nearby to what we do in our corporate world. So I'm not saying that others have not done justice. Other also have tried their way of doing it, and every individual I respect. In my team, there are 8 people, right, Anchika? You met all of them, and everyone has a different quality of doing, pitch decks and valuations and calculations. I appreciate all of them, but point here is I also tell them that these three are matching the client requirement, and those are first of all Ravi. Okay. He started on right footing by saying that, look, this is not my presentation. Always do that in your life. What he said, anybody recall? Please recall that. What did he say when he started his presentation? The template he has used is GHG protocol. Correct, Ravi? You use the GHG
Yes, sir, absolutely.
shoulder to fire the gun. So that was one presentation where you should reflect that you are aligning with the industry. Okay, try to do it. It doesn't mean that other two people also who has ranked top. One was, tell me who was the best presenter, or you think it was near to industry level. presentation wise, not content wise. I'm asking. I'm first asking presentation wise. So you guys tell me. Let me go one by one. Anchika, post in chat box. Whom you thought was most corporate eligible presentation? Take a name. Okay, Anchika is typing now. Second, I'm going to Shivangi. Apart from your Shivangi, tell me who did a very good presentation. You can unmute yourself. No need of writing. Okay. Now names are coming. Okay. Apart from her, she has given a name. Okay. Somebody has given a name as well. Dr. Megha also has given a name. Anchika also has given a name. Good. Yeah. Anchika missed one. But okay, let me take what Dr. Megha said. Dr. Megha, whom you thought has done a good presentation? Tell me the names.
So all.
Okay, all. So I will take the
But
name. You do not want to be in
but
bad book.
maybe as of
I
now,
will do
maybe
it now.
Bala Vijay and Shivangi, I would add.
Absolutely. These are the three. Anchika did justice, but
Hmm.
Anchika, you would have put those five principles and five steps in the play and would have worked like a charm. You missed that. Calculation tables means you are just missed by 2 basis points. Okay, that's why I'm taking your name specifically and telling everyone. So presentation wise, if it is near to industry standard, it will be Shivangi, Ravi, and Bala Vijay. They are very near to the industry requirement, very near, exactly similar approach. If I have to do presentation now, I do not do such kind of presentation. My team does for GHG specifically, or you guys will be doing some point in time when we get larger jobs. At that point in time, if you are using a template, these mixture of these three, you can always take. I'm not saying who is good, who is bad, presentation wise. Now comes the third part, which is content wise. Now, content wise, what we need to be careful about is three things. Your opinion has to be sharp and exactly to the point, sharp and to the point. However, I want to add one industry term. Most of you, except few, one person I categorically will take name is Somnath ji, who was quantifying everything along with Shivangi. Both of them has done that, you know, means of course I see even Bala did it. I saw Anchika did it. They did the calculation. But apart from doing the calculation, even in mitigation, and Somnath ji mitigation was without, and most of yours, except the last presenter, who had a reason behind each of their mitigation action. Don't do ever this mistake if anybody has done that. Any recommendation, like Somnath ji has made a very good recommendation that DRV, right? Somnath ji, you said that. Absolutely, that's the recent development in this area. CCUS, Bala Vijay said, absolutely, that's the required area. But quantify it and give a rationale like Dr. Megha did it. How many of you agree that that gives a confidence in her speech, as well as the reader thinks she has really worked hard. Apple का example देना had changed the game for me. Up to there, I was thinking, okay, ठीक है, एक और हमारे पास हमारे दोस्त हैं कैलाश जी, right? Up to Apple, the moment she brought it in the play Apple example, she has reflected, she understood the topic, and she is referring to something which is very concrete. However, of course, Apple doesn't have manufacturing all across world. Here it was, right? It was in Asia, it was in 80% in US, etc. So that is the game, a different game where you need to be a little cautious about geography, which Anchika said very clearly. Anchika game was changed the moment on the first slide itself, that and the last slide when she was talking about mitigation, where she brought in that geography information, if it could have been countrywide, तीन बेनिफिट होते हैं उसके, आप ध्यान रखिएगा। अभी आप जाओगे आगे प्रैक्टिस करने तो तीन उसके एडवांटेजेस होते हैं ज्योग्राफी के। पहला, आपको मालूम चलता है कंप्लायंसेस क्या क्या है वहां पे, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कंप्लायंसेस विल बी वर्किंग इन फेवर ऑफ मी। बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज होता है कंपनी के पास अगर कंप्लायंस के थ्रू कुछ रेगुलेशन करने पड़ रहे हैं, क्योंकि कंपनी को कॉस्ट नहीं लगती ना फिर वो वो तो उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट हो जाती है। तो जो सस्टेनेबिलिटी ऑफिसर है उसको बड़ा अच्छा लेवल प्लेइंग फील्ड मिल जाता है। वही आदमी अगर यूएस में करने गया तो आज उसको कोई सपोर्ट मिलेगा? वो यूरोप में बड़ा ही आराम से कर सकता है, क्योंकि कंपनी इज फोर्स टू कंप्लाई। दे विल सी कंप्लायंस का पेनाल्टी। यहां तो उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलने वाली है, राइट? वट एवर ही विल से पीपल विल टेक इन हैंड। वही सेम कैन आई अप्लाई टू यूएस? आई कांट। कैन आई अप्लाई टू कोस्टारिका? आई कैन। क्योंकि वहां पे भी बिकॉज ऑफ द केस स्टडी विच यू हैव लर्न, कैलाश है कि नहीं, वहां पे आराम से आप इंप्लीमेंट कर सकते हो कितना भी
Yeah,
स्ट्रॉन्ग सिस्टम हम लोग लेके जाएं। क्यों?
the government and the public also they also agree. They also help. What do you
पब्लिक
say?
पॉलिसी है, सब्सिडी है, इंडिया में सब्सिडी आने वाली है। ऑटोमेटिकली दिस विल बिकम, यू गाइस विल बी द, क्या बोलते हैं, कैंडी ऑफ द, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, आई कैंडी
Eye
ऑफ,
candy.
आई कैंडी ऑफ द अर्थ। ठीक है। और इस दो चार है, चलो कोई नहीं।